Welcome back to Firestorm Games and another episode of the Hobby Table. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the latest gang to be released for Necromunda, and that is of course the Saar Gang. As with all of these videos, we'll be opening the box up, building some of the miniatures, and also talking about what we think about them as we go along. So let's get started and open this box up. So inside the box we get the usual instruction booklet which shows you how to assemble your Saar Gang. All of the components are numbered in the booklet as well as being numbered on the sprue, so you know exactly which component goes where. On the back we also have some examples of the painted miniatures along with also how to assemble particular characters as well. In addition to the booklet, we also have 10 Necromunda themed bases and also this clear blue plastic that we'll be using for the energy shields. And finally we get the sprues themselves. Now the sprues are two identical sprues, each allowing you to assemble 5 Saar Gang members. So with the entire contents of the box looked at, let's get some of these miniatures assembled. Now, as I've already mentioned, this kit comes with enough components to assemble 10 Saar Gang members. Now, this does mean that you have to double up on some of the poses because we only get 2 sprues, which each allow you to assemble 5 miniatures, which isn't too bad because we are afforded some degree of customizability. Now, the torsos and legs are pretty much fixed in position. You can't really change these, neither can you change the positioning of the neck, but you can swap out the head and you can also swap out the arms as well, as these do have some sort of a small ball and socket joint. By being able to swap out the arms, we can make minor adjustments to the poses that these miniatures have. Now, the weapon options that we get in this set are quite numerous, and they range from the lowly lasgun, which is actually a very futuristic looking version of it, compared to the lasgun used by the regular Astra Militarum forces. It features the bullpup design, which makes the lasgun slightly shorter, which is perfect for the cramped conditions of Necromunda. The high-tech theming of the Saar continue with the rest of the weaponry, which includes weapons such as the rad cannon, energy shields, melter combi weapons, shock staves, and lots of other different other items, which are a lot more technically well produced. They're not industrial items repurposed, which is what we've seen for the other gangs such as Orlok and especially also the Goliath gang as well. These guys are very much different from the other gangs in Necromunda. In addition to customizing the weaponry, we can also choose which heads we want to equip our Saar Gang with as well. We have male heads, which all have the same haircut and the goatee as well. We have some female heads to go along with our female torsos. And we also get these heads which have this insect-like mask with several different facets of eyes on there as well, which give these miniatures a very technical appearance, almost cyborg in their appearance as well. Which brings me to the aesthetics of the Saar Gang. Now, these guys are very much standing apart from the other Necromunda gangs, especially considering the weaponry that the Orloks and also the Goliath gangs are using is pretty much repurposed industrial tools, and these guys are actually fully equipped with energy weapons, bespoke weaponry. These guys are very much more well funded and well equipped than the other Necromunda gangs. Now, as the miniatures of the Saar Gang are a lot more uniform in their appearance, they're all wearing the same high-tech looking cat suits, you could very much use them for a high-tech Astra Militarum force, or even one that's associated with one of the knightly houses. It does actually give this kit a lot more flexibility, rather than just being used for Necromunda. So far I've talked about a lot of the good points about this kit, and there isn't really many bad points. The only ones being that you are very much limited by the poses that you have afforded by the torso and leg combinations. Being able to switch out the weapons does help somewhat, but the core poses of these miniatures is going to be pretty much the same across your whole gang. So now that we've had a chance to talk about the miniatures themselves, let's get another one assembled and talk about our summary for this kit. And here we have 2 of the completed Saar Gang members. Now, as I've already mentioned, these are very interesting looking miniatures. They have a very high-tech appearance, which makes them stand apart from the rest of the Necromunda gangs. The quality of the sculpt on these miniatures is also excellent as well. They're very high detail and also have some interesting additional items such as the clear plastic energy shields. Now, if you're interested in picking up a set of these for yourself, be it for Necromunda or other uses, the RRP is £25. However, they are currently available on the Firestorm Games web store for £22.50, and I'll include a link to them in the description below. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see us cover more box sets in the future, do let us know in the comments below and make sure you subscribe to be kept up to date with all of our latest videos. And so we just want to finish off by saying a huge thank you for watching this video, and we hope to see you again on Firestorm Games.